Don't you wish your girlfriend was wrong like me?
They were one of the biggest girl groups on the planet, ruling the charts with sexy moves, unforgettable hits, and millions of fans. But behind the glitter and fame was a storm of jealousy, lawsuits, and betrayal. The Pussycat Dolls weren't just a pop group, they were a global phenomenon of the 2000s. Bold, unapologetic, and everywhere you look. Yet the cracks were there from the start. Why did Nicole Scherzinger rise as the star while the others faded into the background? From Don't Ya to the Jai-Ho scandal, this is the untold story of their rise and fall. The story began in the 1990s, not as a pop group, but as a burlesque dance troupe founded by choreographer Robin Antin in Los Angeles. The troupe became a sensation in Hollywood, known for their glamorous performances, but in the early 2000s, Antin had a bigger vision: to turn her creation into a full-blown pop group. When auditions were held, one voice immediately stood out: Nicole Scherzinger. She had the looks, the charisma, and most importantly, the powerful voice that could carry the group to international fame. Nicole was quickly placed at the center of the project, while the other members, Melody Thornton, Ashley Roberts, Karmit Bakhar, Jessica Suda, and Kimberly Wyatt were pushed into supporting roles. From the very start, this balance created tension. To the outside world, the Pussycat Dolls were a team, but inside it was clear: Nicole was the lead, and the rest were often treated like her backup. In 2005, their debut album PCD hit the shelves, and it was an instant smash. The world went crazy for their first single, Don't Ya, featuring Busta Rhymes.
Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me?
It was playful, catchy, and everywhere, from clubs to TV ads. Then came Buttons, Stick With You, and Beep. Each track cemented their place as one of the hottest acts of the decade. The group went on massive tours, sold millions of records, and dominated award shows. On the surface, they were unstoppable. But behind the scenes, the spotlight shined almost exclusively on Nicole. Interviews, magazine covers, and even live performances often felt like Nicole Scherzinger and the Pussycat Dolls. The other members felt sidelined, and those hidden cracks in the group were only getting deeper. As their fame grew, so did the pressure inside the group. The Pussycat Dolls were topping charts, performing in sold-out arenas, and appearing on every major TV show. Fans saw glamour, power, and unity, but the members felt something very different. Nicole became the face and voice of the group. She sang the majority of the songs, gave most of the interviews, and was placed front and center in every music video. Meanwhile, Melody Thornton and the others felt like they were fading into the background. Whispers of frustration began to surface. Some members admitted later that they felt like glorified backup dancers. The brand was supposed to be about sisterhood, but behind the stage lights there was jealousy, resentment, and broken trust. The breaking point came in 2009. The Dolls were chosen to record Jai-Ho, You Are My Destiny, for the movie Slumdog Millionaire. But when the song was released, fans noticed something shocking. The credits didn't say the Pussycat Dolls. It said Nicole Scherzinger featuring the Pussycat Dolls. For the other members, it was a slap on the face. It was as if the group no longer mattered. Only Nicole did. Tensions exploded, and the media quickly picked up on the drama. Within months, the cracks turned into a full-on collapse. By the end of 2009, the group officially split. After Nicole walked away, Robin Antin tried to rebuild the Pussycat Dolls with new faces, but the magic was gone. The brand couldn't survive without its original lineup. By 2010, the Pussycat Dolls were officially finished. Nicole moved on to chase a solo career, but her journey wasn't as easy as expected. Nicole had the voice, the looks, and the fame. Everyone expected her solo career to be massive. But while she had some hits in the UK, her US success never matched the hype. Her 2014 album, Big Fat Lie, was supposed to cement her as a global superstar. Instead, it flopped. Sales were disappointing, and critics weren't impressed. For Nicole, who had carried the Pussycat Dolls on her shoulders, it was a painful reality check. Still, she stayed in the spotlight through TV shows like The X Factor and The Masked Singer. But musically, she never reached the heights of the Pussycat Dolls era again. Nearly a decade later, fans got the surprise they had been waiting for. In 2019, the Pussycat Dolls announced a reunion. Nicole was back with Kimberly, Ashley, Karmit, and Jessica. The group dropped a new single, React, and planned a worldwide comeback tour. The news spread like wildfire, nostalgia was high, and millions of fans couldn't wait to see the Dolls together again. For a moment, it seemed like the past had been forgiven, but then everything fell apart again. The reunion tour was postponed because of COVID-19, and behind the scenes, a battle for control erupted. In 2021, Robin Antin, the group's founder, filed a lawsuit against Nicole. He accused her of refusing to perform unless she was given more control and a larger share of the profits. The messy legal fight made headlines and destroyed any chance of the reunion moving forward. Once again, the Pussycat Dolls' comeback ended in scandal and disappointment. Today, Nicole Scherzinger is still active active in entertainment, but mostly on television. She's a judge, a host, and a celebrity personality. The other members went their own ways, some into acting, some into dance and business ventures, and others stepping away from the spotlight completely. The Pussycat Dolls are remembered as one of the most iconic girl groups of the 2000s, but their legacy will always be tied to drama, control, and the question of what could have been if things had been different. The Pussycat Dolls gave us unforgettable hits, but behind the fame were jealousy, lawsuits, and broken dreams. Was Robin Scherzinger the villain, or simply the one who carried the group to success? If you like this breakdown, hit like, subscribe for more, and tell me in the comments which group or celebrity I should cover next.